Okay, so this is what it should have been for the last question. Secant of theta is equal to r over x. Okay, so the radius on this question is the square root of 10, and x is 3. So I have the square root of 10 over 3. And then I have to do cotangent, and cotangent is equal to x over y. X is 3, and y is 1, so I'm going to have 3 over 1, and that equals 3. Okay, so we are almost done. But the last part of this problem says to go back and check your quadrants, okay? And remember, we are in the second quadrant, so here's going to be my tangent diagram. Or I'll do sine first. I have sine, cosine, and tangent. And remember, sine is positive in the first two quadrants, cosine is positive in the first and the fourth, and tangent is positive in the first and the third. And that I talk about in the reference angle videos if you need to go back and figure out where these are coming from. But since we are in the second quadrant, that's where we drew our picture. Our process of elimination and all that told us that we were in the second quadrant. I have to go back and make sure that sine is positive and cosine is negative and tangent is negative. So I'm going to go to sine. Okay, my sine value is positive, so that's good. My cosecant value, since it's the reciprocal, it also is going to be positive. Cosine in the second quadrant is negative, so I'm going to go back and I'm going to make cosine negative, and I'm going to make the reciprocal for cosine negative, so secant. And then the last thing that I have to check for is tangent. Tangent is negative in the second quadrant, so I have to go back and make sure that my tangent value is negative and my cotangent value is negative. So that's how you would work out finding trig ratios when the radius is not 1.